Hello, my name is Dinus Mickle, and when I'm not making bad dad jokes, I'm doing other stuff. Like, here's my dad jokes. Um, Inventing, composing, teaching. Um, and I saw a TikTok video, and it said, "Hey, put the capo on the 11th fret." I'm gonna go do that. I can't find the capo right now, but I put the capo here on the 11th fret, and then I started playing like this. Like that. It turns out I wrote my first Christmas song. It goes. It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. Right? So I have always wanted to take things a little bit of a step further regarding production, or maybe sort of not, because I really concentrated on becoming a composer and songwriter and teacher of composition and songwriting, and concentrated on connecting the musical imagination to the page. So that's also what I teach. And so I have this, it's Christmas time, yeah, and actually I'm going to go ahead and change it because I think that I'm going to have the title be with an exclamation point. So that's going to be is there an extra period in there? I don't think so. Yeah, that's going to be the title. And I have Logic open. So what's this video about? This video is part one of a series that might actually wind up only having one video or 10, but it's a music tech video. The tools I'm using are Finale, Band in a Box, and Logic Pro. And I have a few, so let's see, I'm going to try to keep the video sort of as short as possible, but I'm going to show a need that I've had for a while that I think would really help with my music production. So here's the song without any, so this is right before I premiered it. It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah. So right there in the beginning, you already gain a sense for kind of what I'm about. So this is dun 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 dun, right? So rhythm is super important for me, and I'm going to show another example that I'm hoping we can create a process where I set the project, I set the song on a kind of rhythmic track. And then ideally I can share the stems, share the MIDI information, and have people join in and play, but not to a metronome song. So what I don't want to do, well, what I tried to do is I tried to export this as a MIDI file and import it into Band in a Box, and it just doesn't work. That's sort of this is sort of a frustration video. And maybe, since it's December 22nd, 2023, maybe over the course of 2024, I'll have figured this out. It's not like I've done nothing. So I've got a video here about beat mapping. But the thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to set it to 96 beats per minute and just, you know, live with that. I'm not doing that. That's not how I want to proceed with Logic. It's not how I want to proceed with Band in a Box. So I really do want my productions to have at least sections where there's ebb and flow. So here you see I did the beat analysis, and you know it changes. It changes from 92 beats per minute to 99 to 104 to 93. And I like that, but I don't, for example, mind having songs where the verse or the chorus would be at a very, very strict tempo. Or maybe there's some kind of a drop, right? There could be a drop and right into a very, very square tempo. That might be really, really cool. And then more flowing, but with a more organic ability to sync with how there's this of what I would call universal flow, universal existence. I'm not exactly sure how, like what the bit rate of reality is. That'd be an interesting discussion. But we perceive things apparently with a bit rate. Our brains have a brain frequency. I'm going to press pause here because I'm in the kitchen and I don't like it when the refrigerator buzzes. So I'm going to press pause, and I'll be right back. Actually, I'm going to stop the recording, see if I'm doing okay so far, and then I will present some challenges and hopefully we can work on them together. Okay, so I'm going to go through some goals for this video. One is to show you what I want to do, and then show you how I'm approaching doing it, and just show you where the flaws are, where I'm not moving forward the way that I'd like. Okay, so with Band in the Box, I bought Band in the Box for myself for my 45th birthday, and I just simply have never been able to get it to work. I'm going to, I'll go ahead and I guess, should I export to MIDI? I'll export a MIDI file right here in front of everyone. There's already a Musics file. Let's see, where's it in Finale files? Let's put it in the It's Christmas Time, yeah. And I'm going to just give it an OO dash. OO dash, It's Christmas Time, and I mean, just for fun, I'll get rid of the apostrophe, and I'll put another space. So It's Christmas Time, yeah. .MIDI. In the It's Christmas Time, yeah. It's all instruments to separate tracks, fine. And I don't just want a tempo map. Who cares? It's at 96 BPM. So let's see if I've created that BC. Come on, let's put in the word Christmas to save a little time. Name contains, come on. There's a Logic file. The Logic file's in Logic. It's Christmas Time scraps, come on. List must. Name contains, come on. I just saved it. So I don't want date, let's do date created, it's Christmas Time, yeah, and here we have the folder. Oopsie. Funky. So there we are, there. So here's the OO, right? File. I just created that file. Let's go over to Band in the Box, Band in a Box, and let's import. Now melody, let's import chords, tracks, and lyrics. And open. I guess I could look for that like this, and there's the OO, right? It is in F sharp, that's correct. So it does know something. Definitely import the chords. Just keep this at the defaults and not think about it. See, look. I hit OK, and literally nothing happened. It still thinks the song's in C. And it's just playing like my old toy synthesizer reggae jam. Right? This like, okay. So let's import the melody then. And we'll take the, but now I can't, right? So apparently to import the melody, maybe 3-4 years ago, someone said you need to rename it to an MID file. So I've made a copy, and I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to call it an MID file, and it's a copy. Okay, so let's import the melody and see what happens. Import melody. Okay, so I changed the name to an MID file, and it is allowing me to import the melody. Track 1. Voice, voice. Include channels. I don't know what it thinks track 1 is from Finale. If I go here into Studio View, let's see. All I have is voice. I didn't tap the tempo, but I could have apparently. So that's one place where maybe I could, you know, work with tempo. I could do that from Finale. Voice, voice, track 1, include channels. What is this, all? None. Whatever, you know what? I'm going to leave it the way that it was. Set all tracks to this melody. I'm just going to leave it, and see what happens. It's, okay, it did do something. And now it's playing bluegrass over, I mean, like, I just decided to drag it. I'm just guessing. I'm going to say all. Okay. Listen to this. Like, is it... So, what's it doing? Right? I performed it twice. So this is my premiere.
Gave our children marshmallow treats, 'cause it's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
So, I mean, it's December 22nd. I do have a little bit of time. It'd be really neat to, and here's another performance, and there's like,
It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas
So a bunch of people. It's interesting how there's there a dude.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
Funny because those are different people. The guy sounds similar. Huh?
Time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah.
Yeah, so we're singing together, right? And it'd be super cool to have, like here in Logic, I put it in, I have the tempo map, right?
Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time.
So that's the first performance. It's a premiere performance. I didn't even have the, and I'm going to go ahead and it says 95 adapt. It's around 96 beats per minute, and I'm going to put in the word beat just to look for it, and I'm going to find something that's around 96, and there are some, and R&B really fits me very well. I grew up in Chicago, and I found there's 97, there were some 96s, where are they? So R&B 1, right? It's Christmas time. Well, not perfect, but here, let's just stick it in and see. Stick it in looks like we're going to be singing It's Christmas Time. It's Christmas Time there. And it doesn't wind up matching up correctly, right?
It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time.
Okay. And I've really sort of, now it's, let's try to find the beginning.
Christmas time.
Ding dong, ding dong. Queen proclaim it.
It's Christmas time.
4-1. Okay, so this one doesn't even have the beats matched up correctly, right? I'm going to go to a different one. Scraps 3. So let's see if on this one I told it where the downbeat is.
Es pat nezinu, vai es uzdrīkstēšu dziedāt kaut kādus šitos pantiņus, jo viņi It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas
time. Okay, that one doesn't know, and then let's go to, I think, Scraps. And I think I was able to tell it where the one is. Doom, 2, 3, 4, 1. But I might have played that over the beat. And that's exactly what I don't want to do. I want both Band in a Box and Logic Pro. This one, this one, this one. Now, I did figure out in Logic how to go to Smart Tempo, and I select all. I think you can then sort of analyze. Hold on. Go in here, select all, and you can kind of analyze it. Where is it? Edit, analyze. Come on. Apply changes and analyze. Set download, downbeat. I don't know. Let's say something here.
Ding dong, Queen proclaim it. It's Christmas time, yeah.
1.
It's Christmas time.
1. Hello. What's it doing? I didn't want to add a downbeat. Let's go here.
It's Christmas time, yeah.
1. It seemed like it moved a little bit.
Christmas time, yeah.
1. There was some kind of a put a downbeat where I am. Set downbeat to play ahead position. So let's see what happens now.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
3, 4,
yeah.
1.
It's Christmas
2,
time.
1. Edit. Set downbeat to play head position. Move back some. See what
Christmas
happens.
Time. It's Christmas time. Yeah, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
I certainly didn't fix it. What does this do? I had it hint mode. Maybe it fixed it.
It's Christmas time.
1.
It's Christmas time, yeah.
1.
It's Christmas time.
1. Strange. So now there was some kind of a move all. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's Christmas time.
1.
It's Christmas time, yeah.
1.
It's Christmas time.
1.
It's Christmas time, yeah.
1.
It's Christmas time. Apologies and forgiveness come when hearts are hurt and we're not alone.
Yeah, I changed it to you've atoned. So, I think there may even be some spiritual resistance to the song, because I mention concepts like compassion and atonement, and that's a responsible form of religion in action. So anyway, I have found that when you present real fundamental values, that there can be tremendous resistance. So how about we pray together, meditate together, intend together, that we and that we can get this positive message out. It's not a bad little tune. I want to add bells and stuff. All right, so I've got like this 1, 2, 3, 4 thing now. So now, let's see. I mean, I guess I could export this audio file because it has some.
Sometimes people
1.
want steer and near.
See, it messed it up. 1.
Cause pain in it.
There, it messed it up. Jeez.
Sometimes.
Come on. Why doesn't it sense it?
When
No.
yeah, it's Christmas time.
1.
Apologies and
1.
forgiveness come.
1.
When
See, when hearts are broken, it's messed up a little bit.
when come. When
So this move marker, scale selection, scale left, move right, scale all. I'm going to do this, see what happens.
when hearts are hurting.
1. I'm going to try again, scale, right onto there.
We're not alone.
1.
Sometimes
Come on, man. Right there.
are hurting. We're not alone.
I accidentally hit scale all.
Sometimes people
1.
want steer and near.
1.
Cause pain and anguish or
1.
disappear. But it's
1.
it's Christmas time, yeah.
1.
It's Christmas
Move back a little bit. Oops.
time, yeah. It's Christmas time.
1.
It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time.
So it might be a little bit early there.
It's Christmas time, yeah.
All right. So let's say that's good enough for now. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna export. I'm gonna bounce project or selection. Okay, fine. I'll do all the audio methods. 75. Let's measure 75. This tail. Fine. And if you're not interested in this, don't watch. You know, don't. I mean, you can comment and be like all Haiti and be like, "Oh my God, you're just rambling." Okay, so I'm just rambling. it's taking some time for me to explain this, okay? So if you don't like this video, go watch something else. Project selection. Okay. And this time again, we're going to give it an OO dash. Okay? And we are going to put it in the It's Christmas Time folder. And we are not going to check my messages. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, so I just exported audio, all right? So why don't I import, I'm going to import audio and see what happens. And let's just import the highest quality, the wave, the 64 megabytes. Definitely overwrite. Who knows?
Šito kāpo uz 11. fret. Un es pat nezinu, vai es uzdrīkstēšos dziedāt kaut kāds šitos pantiņus, jo viņi nav tā īsti vēl uzrakstīti.
It's playing reggae, the MIDI melody, and I mean, should I view tracks or something? Play. Freeze a track. Where do you see the tracks, for example? Is there a track view? I see this chord. It's the wrong chord. It didn't sense the chord from the MIDI file. Choose destination. I don't want that. Master. Okay. So if this is what's been happening pretty much the last 8 years. I did use Band in the Box maybe 5 years ago, and there was like a chord analysis, and it did kind of work. Melody harmony, that'd be cool. Harmony settings. My audio track is empty. I imported an audio track. Soloist, melody, play, goodness, wizard, play along, play and loop, highlighted region, overall loop, edit. Okay, so yeah, I was somehow able to use a chord analysis tool maybe 5 years ago.
Šito kāpo uz 11. fret. Un es pat nezinu, vai es...
Yeah, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Yeah, it's Christmas time.
Apologies.
So it's a disaster, right? So I produced a song a while back. I used Logic, and I sort of just created the rhythm tracks that I wanted, and then worked with those. But also here in Logic, even though, and why is this so terrible now? Maybe because it's not big enough, too big. Because, oh, here's just a super quick, ridiculous moment of a super fast tempo, which is silly. And if I maybe zoom into that, I can get rid of that odd tempo spike. What's that even supposed to be?
Uz 11.
Why would it do that? Right? Because then I can't. I mean, if I reduce the tempo, it's going to elongate what it did.
Uz 11.
Like, so if I now make this super slow, is it going to be like?
Uz 11. Fret.
Yeah, like it slowed that part down instead of me telling it, yo, don't make the tempo, 5 billion. Because then the tempo map was sort of unusable and unviewable. And then when I try to add drums, they don't really fit, even though it's got its tempo map.
We played games, we roared with lions, explored the peaks, gave our children marshmallow treats, 'cause it's Christmas time, yeah, it's Christmas.
Well, that then is now, it doesn't, I don't know where I put it, where we really told it where the one is. Is this the one?
It's Christmas time, yeah.
One.
It's Christmas time.
So this maybe is the one that I really told where the one is. Is this the one? Maybe.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
So let's see what happens if we add an R&B beat somewhere here.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Christmas time.
And I had it a few times where then I was like, okay, well, how about I get rid of the kick drum, hit this, and I just see if it's jamming with me, which then would be also a bend in the box would be requested to do.
Christmas time. It's Christmas time, yeah. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas.
It's just a really bad tambourine player. It'd be like, it's Christmas time, damn it. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Yeah, that would be great, right? I guess there are some ways that you can perform vocally. I guess there's an AI tool that's helping people do that, where like I could be like, and I could turn that into a nice sort of soft shaker plus tambourine. So you see, that's where I'm stuck with both Logic and not reason, not rational thought, but with the tool Logic Pro X, I guess 10, and band in a box, not in the box, band in a box. Thank you for spending this time with me, I'm just going to go ahead and make this a public video. Ideally, then, for example, if I do a recording like this, and I like its tempo and feel, like this.
Dziedot dzimu, dziedot augu. Dziedot mūžu nodzīvoj, nodzīvoj. Dziedot dzimu, dziedot augu. Dziedot mūžu nodzīvoj, nodzīvoj.
This, what I'm doing now is what I want Band in the Box to do. I mean, I'm tapping a decent, bass drum.
Man pashambi stipri varde stipri Laibi varde kahambi varde man pashambi.
Right? That, I mean, I can play that in, I can sing that in, and if I can give these kinds of tempo maps, got a bunch of these kinds of songs, and other kinds of songs, then I'll have a kind of the tracks that the train of this song would ride upon. So it would be, and I'm singing with my daughter here. It's a fun song. I'll click it for a second. Here we sing. Pagaidam, 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 it's a really driving song. Right? That'd be so fun. And for this song, there are even some moments where I'm like, hold on, where there are going to be bells, right? Go here, it's Christmas time, yeah. And like, in the middle. Baloney is our family of joy proclaims. Listen to the bells. Joy, 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 joy. Right? Bells. Joy, joy, joy. Wouldn't that be cool? Joy, and is our home. And if I could electronically add the choir singing joy, 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 or ooh, 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 while I'm singing joy, 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 then I've got sort of the 2023 version for It's Christmas Time. Yeah. But then we also have the tracks. And either a real full-blown production happens, or I can send this to choirs and friends, and they can add their part, but it's to a track that has the tempo with a beautiful ebb and flow. Okay? So that's my goal. And if you've spent this much time with me, I don't know what to tell you. These are some rocks from the western beachfront area of Latvia, and I'll just do this. Like to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a little pinkish one, and I really do like these little flat rocks. Let's see, this one's got some shine to it, so I want to say sort of thank you, and I don't know if the camera is gonna like pick up on the shine. I've got a candle. I don't want to drip on the computer. See, maybe you see a little bit of glisten. Sort of my visual gift to you, if it worked at all. Good, I didn't drip wax on the computer. Woo! Thank you for your time and attention. And a glistening rock, if it's glistening at all, is going to close out this video. Here it comes. Hold on. Doom. Oops. Try again. Or stop.